we measure elasticity of supply very similarly to the way that we measure elasticity of demand. So elasticity of demand, we took the percentage change in quantity demanded and we divided that by the percentage change in price. And we in my lectures, I also then take the absolute value of that. When we're measuring supply elasticity, all we do is we take the percentage change in quantity supplied and divide that by the percentage change in price. And you'll notice there's no absolute value bars here because we don't need them. The supply curve slopes upward so that if prices are increasing, if this number is positive, quantity supplied is also increasing. That number is positive, and so this will be a positive ratio. Or if prices are falling, quantity supplied is also falling. So if this number is negative, that number must be negative. Those negatives cancel out. So elasticity of supply will always be a positive number. Now, the more elastic a supply curve is, in other words, the bigger this number is, the more responsive firms are to changes in price. And just as before, the critical value, which we're not going to go into in detail when we're talking about elasticity of supply, the critical value here is 1. If quantity supplied is changing faster than price, then elasticity of supply is greater than 1, and we would say that supply is elastic between those 2 points. On the other hand, if elasticity of supply is less than 1, that must mean that it's prices that are changing faster than quantities, so we would say that supply is inelastic between those 2 points. Let's go through a concrete example of calculating elasticity. So I've got this supply curve, and we're going to give it the same 2 prices that we had on the demand curve, $40 and $80. And in this case, we're going to just say the price is going up from 40 to 80. The quantities are a little bit different. 6 units would be supplied at a price of 40, and 14 units would be supplied at a price of 80. We'll start with our change in price. That change in price is this distance right here. And we're simply going to take our new price of $80 and subtract out the old price of $40. That gives us a change of $40. Percentage change, just like when we're calculating it for elasticity of demand, we're going to divide the change, the raw change, by the average of the 2 prices. So the percentage change in price is equal to the $40 change divided by the average of the 2 prices, 40 and 80. And that is equal to 40 divided by 60. So the percentage change in price will be positive 2/3, or 0.67. Change in quantity is given by this distance right here. So the change in quantity supplied is equal to the new quantity supplied of 14 minus the old quantity supplied of 6, which is equal to 8. And now to find the percentage change in quantity supplied, we take those 8 units, we divide them by the average of the 2 quantities, and that gives us 8 divided by 10. 14 plus 6 is 20, times 1/2 is 10. So the percentage change in the quantity supplied is equal to 0.8. Now, to find the elasticity of supply, we're just going to take this percentage change in quantity, divide by this percentage change in price, and if you divide 0.8 by 2/3, you get 1.2. So since that number is bigger than 1, that would tell you that supply is elastic between those 2 points. Finally, the elasticity formula in long form just like with demand. This is the compact form for supply, percentage change in quantity supplied divided by percentage change in price. This expands those terms so that you see exactly what's involved. You're taking the new quantity of units supplied and subtracting out the old quantity, dividing that by the average of the two quantities. And then for price, for the percentage change price, you take the new price, subtract out the old price, divide by the average of the two prices. And then once you have those two percentage changes, just divide the percentage change quantity by the percentage change price, and the result is elasticity of supply.